Well, Tony Mealy from Smith & Wesson Performance Centers arrived in camp, and he's brought some handguns to test out here in South Texas.
Well, we're in Texas right now, and Wade invited me down for a deer hunt, and I couldn't pass it up. The opportunity sounded great. Well, we're going to take a look and see if we can find a nice whitetail, maybe two, and see if we get the job done. We brought along a .44 Magnum as well as a .460, so if the opportunity presents itself, we'll try to take one deer with each handgun. So what Performance Center guns are compared to our regular factory guns, our inline guns, we enhance them a lot. We take already what I consider to be the best products on the market today, and we make them that much better. We add integral rails, we do custom action jobs, so you can expect a lot smoother, a lot lighter trigger pull, custom sights, custom grips, custom barrels. I mean, they don't look anything like our standard products. One of the most important features about some of these hunting handguns is the fact that the triggers are a lot nicer than your standard product. You can expect about a 3.5-pound single action trigger pull out of the Performance Center and about a 10-pound double action trigger pull. And that's significantly different than our standard products. And when you're in the field hunting, you've got an animal in front of you, you got to make that follow-up shot. Typically it's not going to be single action, it's going to be double action. And that's where that 10-pound double action trigger pull comes into play. You really want a Performance Center features while you're hunting. Performance Center just doesn't do handguns. We do rifles. We just came out with a 6.5 Creedmoor rifle. We do 3-gun for competition shooting. We do 1911s. We do our MMPs. Our MMPs, once again, 3-gun, IDPA, revolvers IDPA. We do custom protection or carry guns. So our shield, our ported shield, we do a lot of J-frames. And you can expect nice, clean, lighter double action trigger pulls. And really on a J-frame, if you think about it, you do an action job on that, we reduce the trigger pull weight about 20%. When you look at our competitors, they don't really offer a custom type package. I mean, yeah, you can get custom guns from, smaller outfits. You pay a lot more money for them than you would for the stuff coming out of the Performance Center, yet you're getting a custom gun. So you're getting something a lot better than standard production, and our competitors really don't do that. Integral rails, I mean, you'd have to send your gun out to a gunsmith, have it drilled, tapped, and then you mount the rail, and it's not that rigid. If you take a look at the Performance Center products, I mean, those rails are integral to the barrel, so you don't have to worry about them ever loosening up in the field while you're hunting. Originally, the .44 Magnum was probably the go-to gun for hunting. Smith & Wesson, back when they were looking at the 500, they were saying, we want a bigger platform that would enable a guy to hunt just about anything he wanted to with a handgun, and that's how the 500 came about. And you see guys taking elephant with them now in Africa, Cape Buffalo. It's just opened up a wider range of hunting opportunities for you. People typically look at the .460 or the 500 and they shy away from it thinking the recoil is going to be way too much for them to handle. What you've got to understand about these guns is there's a lot of weight to them. There's no flutes in the cylinders, and that helps reduce recoil. That misconception of all the recoil, you're not going to be able to handle it, you're not going to be able to control it, it's really not there. I love seeing new people come into this game, say, hey, I've done it with a rifle, I've done it with a bow, now I want to do it with a handgun. It takes a little bit of practice, and you'll be out hunting and enjoying it too.
Come check out the expanded Smith & Wesson Performance Center selection at a Cabela's near you.